All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this segment of YouTube video and Instagram. I'm recording on both devices, and it's gonna be in a style of a live event, even though it's not live. There will be time when I'm gonna go live on YouTube and Instagram and so forth. But today I would like to discuss this thing about traffic, because as you know, if you don't have a good quality traffic, you don't have a business, right? So two things required actually to become successful: product and a traffic, right? So Shopify and Amazon, obviously two platforms based on totally different idea, and I'm gonna be talking about Amazon FBA because I have Amazon FBA store. I had Shopify store that generated 277K. Now I have a high ticket item experimental Shopify. So I'm one of few people that went actually through Shopify and Amazon FBA, so I now I can compare. So talking about traffic for Shopify Facebook, that's the only traffic, I mean the highest quality traffic that I had. And to be honest with you, Facebook, when it works until Facebook blocks your account, Facebook is excellent source of traffic. It's amazing. The ability of Facebook to reach your customer based on very detailed demographics, right? Now, so if you have your Facebook account alive well, then with Shopify, you have to pay for your traffic. And I know a lot of people asking me, Vic, is it such thing as free traffic? Yes, you can strive for free traffic, but you get what you paid for. Let me say it again, you get what you paid for. So in these situations, you pretty much have no choice. If you're a serious marketer, you go to Facebook ads. And of course, Facebook ads ain't cheap. It's 2022, and Facebook ads not cheap, right? Now, if remember what I just said, that you get what you paid for. Actually, some people, and people on the very top, including people like Gary Vaynerchuk, they believe that Facebook is still underrated and extremely cheap. Okay, so let's bring that into perspective so we understand. I mean, but here is the situation. Most of my broadcast and YouTube videos and Instagram posts watched by people that brand new in business, and obviously you are broke. In the beginning you are broke. Very few people have enough cash to start a business. In fact, many people get to internet business because they don't have serious investment to start a franchise like McDonald's or Starbucks coffee or whatever, right? So when you don't have enough cash, you don't have enough green stuff, right here. So yeah, you are kind of in a situation when you cannot afford paying much for traffic. And of course, when it comes to Facebook, I've been trained by the best people in the industry, and that is Adrian Morrison, that I am very lucky to consider my friend, and of course, above all things, my mentor. He trained me in Facebook ads, right? And that's something I have to mention with all honesty. Facebook ads takes a lot of effort to become proficient, right? To become expert in it, or if not an expert, to become good at it, as they say here. So you have to invest your time and money. And so when I've been trained in the beginning, Adrian always like to mention that it takes only $5. Don't spend too much money throwing at Facebook ads. In fact, that would not be good, because till pixel become mature, you don't really want to throw too much money. Facebook basically eat up anything that you throw at Facebook, but it doesn't guarantee that it's gonna give anything back to you if you don't know. Now, obviously, if you've been in this business for a while, you know about it. So you have to pay for Facebook ads, and then you send obviously traffic to your product in Shopify. People have different kind of product, digital, but mostly for Shopify is physical pro. A lot of people sell Chinese they do selling Chinese items from China, and they do drop shipping. And so, one thing I wanted to mention, if your product is not good enough, the main reason why people fail in Shopify, any online store, that they sell crap, right? And in Shopify compared to Amazon FBA, it's hard to say. I mean, you have to ethically spy on your competitors, where in Amazon you can have an app like Profit Bandit. It will give you the ranking. Once you know the ranking, if ranking is high, it's gonna sell on Amazon FBA. So if you think that you're gonna go to Facebook and you throw a lot of money in Facebook and you direct the traffic, maybe the best traffic in the world to Shopify product page or collection page that sells crappy product. And when I say crappy product that don't have the sizzling effect, or they are not high in demand, then what's gonna happen? You're just gonna waste your money. But so that's the thing about Shopify and traffic. Now, more and more people try to use other sources. I mean, people go to other sources of advertisement, and yes, people do influencer marketing. Obviously, they now it's been for a while popular shoutouts, to ask for shoutouts, actually pay for it. Same, you have to pay to go to, let's say, if you sell dog supplies, you find a group on Instagram that cater to dog lovers, right? And maybe group has 50,000, 100,000, better yet million, right, active users. And you ask them, you pay money and you ask them to give you a shout out, maybe 24 hours link in bio a shout out. How about that? And so they drive traffic to your Shopify store. You can do that as well. But, if it's a good active group, you're not going to save too much over Facebook. In fact, you can spend $200 and you're going to have few sales maybe. But that's one of the ways. So Facebook has been and still is, one of the best traffic source for Shopify store. Now, so when I went to Amazon and I find out that I don't have to pay for Facebook ads, I was pleasantly surprised. So what happens with Amazon, those of you that maybe want to try Amazon FBA, been with Shopify, or maybe you haven't been with any. Amazon has the best traffic in the world. You don't have to run any ads. So traffic is free. And I would argue probably is better than Facebook. With best combination of Facebook is better than that. But as long as you stay your product, as long as your product have higher ranking, and usually in my teachings I teach not to buy anything that has a rank of over 100,000 or even 50,000. The lower the number, the higher the rank. And again, apps like Profit Bandit will help you to understand which ranking the product has. You can scan UPC code or type it manually, and you're gonna be done. So I was amazed that my items on Amazon FBA start to sell like crazy. And of course, I feature only high ranking items because I had few items that been with a low ranking, and they be sitting on Amazon for a long time. So there you have free traffic, the best traffic with Amazon, and it it goes to your store